Okay, we're back.
No, it's not going to work that time.
What do you mean? Of course it's going to work.
Fine.
You
It's
just
fine. Don't
discussed
worry. We are
new
not going to
medicines and
tell your
everything.
audience about the kind of medicines that you were asking.
Mhm.
Well, you shouldn't just stick everything anywhere.
Mhm.
Huh?
It's all right. If it's fun, it's fun.
There we go. There's the joke. Hello.
Nice.
Hello. Okay.
Tails.
So we are on the tails and we are on the fate. Why did I turn off my OBS? Is a good question. I turned it off for some reason.
Oh no.
Okay, it's fine.
Perfection.
Okay, so who wants to do the recap? Is my question to all of you. And yeah, Christmas episode is canon. So
Should I keep my damage then?
you know what? I'll say Santa has given you like the fucking orange of resetting your HP kind of thing, whatever.
Thank you, Santa.
Nice.
So everyone gets sort of like a long. You know what? Don't reset your HP. I'm kidding. Everyone gets a long rest. It's fine.
Hey, but we had
Yeah, you had damage from the previous this thing. Listen. Here's the thing.
not damage, but like spell slots, at least for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Here's
I
the
did
thing.
too. I'm not gonna.
If I'm not like peppering boosts here and there, you would die.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
not
true.
a thing that I want, even as the
Okay.
DM.
Also, bro,
Well,
if she's giving us a boost,
long-
take it now. Fucking why complain? Shut up and take it.
I'm
He
not
says
complaining.
while he has not taken the level up juice yet.
Seriously.
No, that's an in-character decision,
Seriously.
right? That's not out of character.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Sure.
that is Sorren standing up for.
Yeah, that's a character thing.
Yeah.
For his essence.
Okay, someone stole your property, and instead of taking it back when you have been given the chance to, you're like, no, you know what? I'm going to withhold.
Out of
Anyway.
spite.
Who is doing the recap? Is my question.
I did it last week, so
who
someone else.
remembers. Please, I don't remember anything.
I mean, Box was not there for the last part of it.
Fine. Okay, I'll do it. We came face to face with Jamon Sword at the end of at the beginning of the previous episode. Before anything could happen, we got sucked into a portal, not in the fun way. Someone who looked suspiciously like Mrs. Claus found us and told us Santa was missing and we had to help. The reindeer were in a mess. Rudolph was missing. A couple of other reindeer were dead. And shenanigans were shenaniganing, right? Sorren tried to flirt with Mrs. Claus or whoever. Turns out she didn't like that and she smacked him across the face or back of the head, wherever. I don't remember. We went on a quest.
Thank you across the face for that.
Yeah. Then she turned us into fucking reindeer through polymorph because we would cause less attention to ourselves, which I suppose makes sense. And yeah, we decided to investigate some shenanigans. Turns out the shenanigans were of a very weird variety. There was something going on with somebody was trying to sell capitalism to the elves, to the gnomes, whatever, and we were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on there. There was an issue. There was a fountain of youth that Sorren drank from, but apparently it was not a fountain of youth. It was a fountain where the youths swam, apparently. But Sorren took his shot anyway. And there was something up with Santa's laptop that we had to hack into, and there was a puzzle that we somehow solved, and some shenanigans with some shenanigans with someone named Serotonin, who I fully believe that Tonin was a headcanon that we made up and it was not actually her name, but that's not the point.
Right.
Wasn't actually here.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the one who found this book, which links to Oops All Bards, the book that was created by Jordanian Peterson or something. I forgot what it's called, but it's a big ass fucking name. Something about 12 steps to millionaire yourself or something. And led us all the way to the elf to a barn where we found Rudolph sniffing ruidium, intentionally or not. We were not sure, but yeah, he sniffed some ruidium and he turned evil, and he was distributing these books. So ruidium causes capitalism, is what we've realized, and ruidium is also the big bad, or capitalism is the big bad, I guess, of Trails of Fate 2, which makes sense. But yeah,
It
so
always is.
we rescued Santa, spoke to him. Turns out that the woman was not Mrs. Claus at all, and was apparently the Matron of Ravens. So Sorren kind of wanted to fuck the Matron of Ravens, which is a whole other thing we're not going to get into right now. And
In your defense,
yeah.
who do you not? Like,
that's true too. Sorren tried to flirt with Santa as well, but that did not go down well either.
Uh-huh.
Also, turns out Santa has lost his child, who and Sorren and Santa bonded over that. At least tried to. And that's how we... And then, most important, exciting part of the whole thing, Sorren got to go back to Faerun and hug Mikesh and Pike as they were asleep. Seeing them one last time, completing that arc of his story, and getting to say goodbye properly to the people that he cares about. And yeah, that's where we ended last week's episode. Pog.
I'm glad.
Yay.
Just to confirm,
Whee!
is Vignesh here or is Vignesh?
I think they're
making...
dead. They exploded.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah,
drank
okay.
too much.
They're
Oh.
here, they're
Oh,
here.
Sabudana chai. Okay, never mind. Apparently not. Putana.
Thank
Okay.
gosh.
Wait, did you not hear them? They said, I'm here.
No,
No, that's what.
I heard, like, not
Oh, okay.
before though. Yeah,
Huh?
but I already had the joke prepped in my head, so I could just
Valid, yeah.
I could not say it. Okay.
Yeah.
I also had another announcement. I'm so sorry, I forgot. We have updated some of the Foundry stuff,
Yeah!
which
Ooh.
will cause bugs. So if there's
Yeah.
anything that is at fault, don't panic. Just let me know after the session, and we'll try to fix it.
That was definitely for me. I will try not to panic. Thank you.
Okay. No, that was for everyone. Main characters. Okay. So in
Wow.
Oh, that's a slap in the face.
Got 'em.
everyone panics sometimes. That's my point. Not like a insult or whatever. Okay. In front of the Shaman Sword, you all vanished as they specifically asked you all to not. And then you reappear. And very calmly, but in sort of like a, when the principal is too tired of someone's shenanigans, they just like calmly sit down and then ask, what the fuck are you all doing?
Okay, listen, I'm so sorry. We are so sorry. We got whisked away by Santa, of all things. Okay, we had to rescue Santa. It was a whole thing. All right. I don't know if you know about the intricacies of Santa shenanigans in the world. I'm assuming you do because you're at a higher position of things. But yeah, that was a thing that we just dealt with. But we're fine. Everything's fine. We were polymorphed into fucking reindeer, but we're fine. Also, hi, hello. I'm sorry. It is nice to meet you face to face. I've heard very good things. You're doing an
They
excellent
get
job
up
taking care of the
while
city.
you're saying all this, and at that point you notice that this person is weird in certain ways. Like, it looks like someone who has just the vaguest idea of what a human being functions as, like the motor
Fucking
functions, and all that. And they walk towards you with a bit too fast of a speed. Their legs don't actually like move in the way that matches their speed. So it's very weird, sort of like a bad special effect almost. And then they brush off your shoulder and put a hand on it. Take a breath, Sorren Stormborn.
Of course, you know who I am. That makes sense.
Then bend down and sort of like look into your eyes. Now tell me, where's the two other friends that you had?
Above the table, who are they asking about?
Elvis and
Very great.
Oh, fuck, yeah, okay, shit,
I
they're
mean,
not here.
Vustal.
Vustal.
Vustal, yes, Vustal.
Vustal. Atsal.
Sorren just looks around, or tries to look around, but I'm guessing Jamonsard's gaze is too strong. Wait, they're not here? What do you mean they're not here? They were right with us, right? Were they with us?
Okay,
with the Santa
clearly
shenanigans?
you guys don't know enough. Tell me, Do you know where Jamil is? Anything?
No.
What's happening? Why is one of my pride and joy in this town, the building, looks like this now? And then go back and sit down on the chair.
I look at Ashla. Okay, I'm bowing along with Ashla when all this whole interaction is happening. But Void
They
is
don't
also
acknowledge you, boy.
Yeah,
They
of course
don't
they
even
don't.
like, yeah.
Void is also keeping an eye out. It's more of the Judoka bow, so you keep eye
Mhm.
contact.
Okay.
At least Void is doing that.
Noted.
Ashla, you muted if
sorry.
you're speaking. Yes, they're not.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I wasn't speaking.
Okay. Yay!
Give me 5 minutes.
No worries. Okay.
Okay,
I'll start.
I guess. Okay. I look at, or I try to look at the others, and I'm like, I
Well,
don't.
You see, Your Highness, I join. There's been a lot that's been happening, and it seems like, well, your hand of Ord seems to be up to certain things. that are
Don't start
happening
with
in the
that, you fuck.
city.
Okay. Yes, there are
Why not?
lots of things happening in the city. I think, Your Eminence, what would be of utmost importance to you is that at least one or two organizations in work with each other have tried to siphon a majority of the city's water supplies, and we have extensive evidence of this, for their own ends and for creating something monstrous. We witnessed their creation with our own eyes and barely survived. I'm, of course, talking about the Consortium for the Vermilion Dream. Unfortunately, in association with some members of the Hands of God.
I'm familiar with the history of the rivalry between your faction and theirs, but you both have been hugely limited to the bureaucratic channels. I can't say that I'm thrilled by this recent violence.
If it makes it
And
easier. Oh, sorry.
I'm not thrilled by the fact that it started when look down and then look up. That sort of eyebrows which just indicate that they're in disbelief of the words coming out of their mouth. The desperate bunch got to this town.
Oh, no.
I don't think we're stuck on that name. There was something about the hot topics or something. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's not get into the names.
Hot topic.
But the hot, yeah.
What are we
No.
doing, Ashla? What?
But
No,
the Goth Gang? The Goth Gang? Is that what? Okay.
I still say we
here's-
stick with the desperate bunch. That's pretty great.
Okay. And they sort of
Here's the-
wave their hand in the air, sort of as if snatching something, and all of your voices stop.
Great.
Okay. Shelve this for later, this debate. I understand someone's identity is important to themselves. That is not a discussion I want to have right now. My problem is, all of you are causing the kind of violence that I'm not sure limits itself to the people who are party to it. Am I making sense to you? And then they let go of the hand.
I think you've been fed some false information. Yes, there's been violence when we've been here, but all of it has been directed towards the people responsible, especially those responsible for kidnapping children and having temples filled with blood and all of those things. We've been trying to prevent a lot of what is supposed to not happen. And none of the collateral damage has been from our side.
I know.
I know that the
I'm not alleging that.
security. I know the security and the prosperity of this jewel of hope is of utmost importance to you. But we were brought to this city because of them, because of their actions. We saved victims of kidnapping. We saw a river of blood in Shandal. The lives of the people who we've saved, you can, they can attest to it. You can confirm with them. And we were brought here only to stop them and find out what their deeper motives were. It may seem like we caused our fair share of destruction, but do trust us that everything that was done was by them, or a large majority of the harm that was done. The train.
Misunderstand me, children.
Yes.
I'm not
Apologies.
alleging that you're making or causing any violence. Hear my words again and understand. I'm saying the kind of violence that you're doing does not limit itself to the people who are party to it. Meaning, you are targeting people who won't just target you. They'll target the town's population. If I remember correctly, there was one Arvind who was injured right outside this temple, was he not?
Excuse me, what?
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah, we never got to tell you that.
Yeah, Sorren, the one that you doxed yourself to, they tortured him.
So my request to you is, don't just be excellent at violence, which you are. Don't just be good at judging who to use against it. Who to use it against. I'm sorry, that the DM not like, yeah. Like the slip of tongue is the DM, not Jean Sor, is what I'm saying.
Got it.
You're good at judging who to use your violence against, and that thing I appreciate. But also, try to minimize the exposure of the townspeople and other people who would assist you in this fight.
Understood.
Because you and I'll include myself in this fight. Because I fight for the people of the city. They don't know where the danger comes from. They would see an innocent tavern and they would walk in, while you're downstairs trying to break out of a prison holding perhaps mutant vampires. A tavern where, because of the celebrations, they think, oh, let me just steal some liquor from, or something else. A crime, but an innocent crime nonetheless. And then they get caught up, so to speak. This is not a hypothetical. Understand? Things like this happen. And I believe it's not in your power to stand by while the city drowns in blood. So I think I would be able to help you direct your angers and frustration and your violence to the cause that you try to apply yourself to. Sometimes find yourself less equipped to identify.
We would be beyond grateful for the direction and the wisdom that you could impart on us so that we are less of a blunt force weapon and more of a precision weapon.
I have a question. If you know that all of this is happening in your city, your highness,
Fucking same brain.
why have you not done anything about it? Or at least had your personal forces, the Hand of Ord, be responsible for taking care of at least the CVD activities that plague the city. Like this dungeon with mutant vampire. Why does it
They
exist in your town?
They stand up and sort of like come up right beside you.
Okay.
Again, you notice the very weird, sort of lanky movements, clumsy almost, but at the same time graceful. And bend down and whisper in your ear. Take a guess. You're clever.
Not really clever.
And at this point, you notice that they don't usually blink unless they realize that they need to.
Hmm.
You're involved? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm confused.
No, I'm guessing it's more like there are bigger things at play that require their attention, and these small fish slip through the cracks.
Ah, us poor mortals. Got it.
Yeah.
Not exactly. Every mortal in this city is like my own sibling.
Oh
But
no.
no. Problem is, I am not omnipotent, so to speak. There's forces at play which watch my hand closely and wait for me to slip up so that they can step in and cause a lot more chaos if I meddle with the mortal affairs. If I don't step in directly, if I do my dirty work, as you all like to call it, through you and through other adventurers, through other people like the Hand of Ord, they don't have an option but to do the same. Because everyone needs to play fair in this war that is coming. And there's another reason, which I'm pretty sure you have figured it out. Have you?
No. I mean, I have no clue.
See, the thing you have to understand, or like I'm guessing you will realize
Chuckles.
soon, is that we are not very smart put together. We're just fucking around doing what we think is best.
You are more clever than you all give yourself credit for. Look at all of you, slowly, one by one. There are ways for you to influence and experience this world. Comes up to Zailda and sort of like just places their hand on you. Which I cannot. What happens, do you think, if I visit that tavern, that basement? Do you think they continue their operations? Do you think they, wait around for me to find the documents and proof?
They probably burn it to the ground.
Burn it to the ground, and all the people who work for them, so that I cannot find out. I do want to admit that there's a certain level of violence that is being done by some of the organizations, including Hand of Ord, which I'm not comfortable with. But unfortunately, shutting them all down leaves a lot of good people with nothing to do. There are bad apples, but I'm hoping the whole bunch is not rotten just yet.
So you're not doing anything because the CVD is keeping people employed? Is that what?
Really, CBT is more of like a independent organization. I was talking about the Hand of Ord, which is employed by the city.
Well, okay. Which fair enough. I get what you're trying to tell us, and we've been bumbling around trying to fix this shit ourselves. Uh, but it's been rough with losing Jamil and Mr. Kaplan and the roof blowing off the temple, and then I don't think I've had time to rest since I came back from the dead. So like, there's a lot of weird shit happening here. Uh, I we like I don't know.
But all of this
Okay.
is not the matter. You all were seeking me. What for?
Give you
Um,
evidence.
Yeah, we wanted to
Clearly,
get it. It became abundantly clear that we weren't equipped enough to deal with a situation of this magnitude, and considering that this has to do with the city's administration being involved, at least partially, in denying essential services to the city, and also, the extent of corruption and exploitation, and honestly, murder, and God knows what else happening in Ankarel, we thought that you could provide us with a path, and we could play a small role in the larger picture of your vision on how to maintain order and peace in the city. Because honestly, I don't think we're able to make executive level decisions. And if it makes it easier for you to digest the political or bureaucratic implications of our request, we are very glad in dissociating ourselves from the library of the Cobalt Soul. And I say that as it's so evident that Ashla is no longer wearing the Cobalt Soul badge, and I take it from my pocket and I present it to them, or like I just open hand, I show it to them.
They stand up and take it from you. Cobalt Soul has led our society into enlightenment for generations, especially under the leadership of Shamil. But I do think, well, I can't ask this of you, so I'll leave this up to you. There's two choices here. You can all either continue to work under the moniker of Cobalt Soul, get the protection from them, get the resources, and also somewhat get the recognition for the work that you do, financial or otherwise. Or you can leave it and let the power hungry people I don't know if it would be nice or not. Come in, take over, and deal with them, while you deal with the city's issues as well. I'll leave the choice up to you.
Is there any way for you to appoint someone that you trust to oversee the
I
Cobalt
can-
Soul in this moment of crisis?
I can only seek to disqualify people from being appointed to this position, as you might know, because Cobalt Soul is an independent organization, much like the other. So whatever
Okay.
that they need to do, they
In
will.
that,
But again, it's up to you whether you think that facing this threat from inside is better, or facing this threat from outside is better.
in any case, is there anything you could provide as a form of protection to us? That is to say, deputize us or, include us within the fold of your administration or oversight of this entire city.
They sort of like go into a unblinking trance, looking at like one place. I am thinking. Just like not speak for a bit. What all would you like to do? What would you all like to do meanwhile?
I just want to look at everyone else here and discuss particularly the last part, which is does it make sense to still be somewhat connected to the library?
Oh, fuck. Well, you could. I mean, Void is in her disguise because we just came back from the mission. But you can see there's visible frustration with this lack of straightforward answers, or like essentially just like, yeah, well, there are other things to do, so fuck you guys type of answer. Yeah, so she's pissed, just listening, just waiting to see what will be offered. There's just, I mean, she's trying to hide it, but not very well. Hide that expression.
Okay, so I was the last person to agree to join, like who wanted to join the Cobalt Soul, right? But I agreed to do it because it came with answers for things that I wanted. But also, I haven't been here for the last 3 months, so I don't know the intricacies of the shenanigans that have been going on with these fucking people. And the audacity of none of you fuckers to tell me about Arvind is pissing me off, but like I get we were in the middle of shit and didn't really have time to do whatever. I don't think it's a good idea for us to leave this place in the hands of some other fuck who's going to come in with political aspirations for whatever the fuck, who's going to take over Jamil's spot, his job, his everything. He's going to have all of his secrets. They're going to have all of his secrets. And I cannot afford that. I think...
Wait, Sorren, are you saying this like out loud, or
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
talking
thinking
to-
it? Or
No, I'm talking to the...
Okay.
Ashla said that they were talking to us about this, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. In that case, first thing I will say is, Sorren, I told you we needed to speak that day, but so many things happened,
I know.
right? One after the other. We didn't have. We had no time
Let's
to
talk
tell you
about
about.
everything else.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just pissed that we didn't get a chance to talk about it. That's basically it. I'm not...
I know.
Yeah. It's because of so many shitty things that's been happening. But see, I don't want anyone else to be in charge of this. I'd rather take Ashla as whatever the fuck is going on with them and I gesture vaguely in that direction while looking at you. And as the, sorry for the phrasing, but the devil I know versus the devil I don't, right? So, and at this point, I trust you more than I trust some random fucker from anywhere else. So if you're going to be in
Thanks so
charge,
much.
yeah, of course, yeah, it's the least I can do with that. And then he looks at your hair again. Have you considered streaks? Maybe some purple, some gold. Like look at my hair.
I do have purple streaks. What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. Have you considered like something brighter, like gold
Yeah,
or like red or blue? You know, like something that's not so scary. Like,
I don't think that the leader of any organization should look a particular way. And if you're just judging me based on like my aesthetics, I don't know what your thoughts on like competency and leadership comes from. But in any case, this is not the time to discuss any of this. I think it's largely settled that we at least stay somewhat associated to the order. I'll try to see if there's something we can manage with the Jamon sword. And
No,
I go.
Ashla,
Yeah.
if it makes you feel any better, you look exactly the same as the day I met you. Puff, artwork.
what? Why?
Shut up.
Damn it! My headset died.
I had to. It was right there.
Fair. I'll go up to
Hello.
Jamon's sword and I'll just say, I think we have largely come to a decision. But if it isn't too much to ask, another favor from you. Is there any way for you to locate and bring us to contact with Mr. Kaplan, who is a high-ranking member of the order?
Takes a deep breath. The Khan is in the scope. They are in the astral sea right now.
Oh,
What the fuck?
wow.
Wait, is that where they think Jamil is?
Yeah, I'm sure that's where the tension is.
Retrieving Jamil is perhaps the primary focus of their adventure. Right
God damn it! It's his. He shouldn't have come after me. That's so fucking stupid. Anyway,
In any
When
case,
he came to come out, when he tried to extract you from that thing, you remember what your decision was.
yeah, I said fuck you to Endath, which
No. Not that. When you were leaving the Raven's world after spending months there,
I chose not to sign the contract. I chose to go with him.
if you have any recollection of your travels,
I do have some, and I look over at Zelda and I hide my face. Yes. I think we went to Shadowfell. Met up with another one of my friends from the other place. You know.
so you know where you left then.
I don't remember. I remember. I've only seen flashes so far. I've been trying to remember.
This is above the table.
Yeah.
This is above the table. The last time you met, you remember seeing Jamil was in Shadowfell. So where would he logically be?
Yeah, but like I don't know what happened after that, right?
Oh yeah, but that's not what Jamon saw.
Oh.
They're asking about
Yeah, the last thing I remember is Shadowfell, but if there's more after that, I don't know right now.
Of course.
Yeah. What is happening?
And you remember the fight you had with them?
No, I remember. How do you know this? I remember claw stuff.
I have a friend who sees all. She has been keeping a close eye on your life. Or perhaps afterlife? I don't know what to
Me?
call this.
Why me?
She finds it funny.
Is it the
Well,
matron?
that's a first.
Hey, fuck
That's
you.
really
First.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Fuck you.
Same.
I'm funny. Wait, is
Definitely
it
funny.
the matron who's been spying on me, or why would she need to
Just
spy
give
on
you
me
a
in
smile.
her own realm, though? Right? That makes no sense.
Keeping an eye on you. That's fine.
Uh,
Anyway,
I thought she was pissed at me because I didn't take the deal, but I guess no one can resist Sorren's natural charm, huh?
Kaplan or
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Kaplan or it's an odd name for them, but has been trying to find. I'm sorry, one second. I'm forgetting something.
I'm forgetting everything.
I don't remember debating that.
Oh,
I
never mind.
don't.
I was looking at I was trying to find the NPC names through with the wrong character.
Oh.
No. Mr. Kaptan or that's an odd name for them. Is trying to find Jamil
Okay.
in whatever way that he can.
She.
He,
Oh.
in his original form.
Wait, Mr. Kaplan's also a shapeshifter? Or I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm going to be very honest. I'm so out of the loop at this point.
Just gives you a sort of
Okay.
like a pat on the head, like one does with like a pet animal or something.
God damn
Much
it.
for you to know.
Wow.
Don't worry.
Animals.
Listen, they're literally a dragon. They don't know how to behave with you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
valid.
sure.
Your Eminence, is there a way for you to bring us in contact with Udala Phone, the High Curator of the Cobalt Soul in Exandria? Using your connections, is there a way for you to bring us in contact with them
I mean,
on
yeah, it seems
priority?
easy, right? You dial a phone.
Yeah,
What's a
but we
phone?
don't have
Nice
those.
one.
We don't
What's a
have
phone?
those here.
No, do you not get it?
Everyone got it. No one laughed.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, fuck all of you.
Terrible joke.
Oh, damn.
I'll get them, but I don't think they would particularly enjoy what you have done with the place.
We can just blame it on Jamil. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Or what
Yeah.
I am about to do.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I
I
guess.
What do you
have a
mean about to
proposal,
do?
which perhaps is something you would enjoy, perhaps is something that you won't. And when he said you enjoy, they looked at Void.
Oh no.
Of course.
I want to redecorate this place. I think for long has the Cobalt Soul's influence on the city been a constant. I wonder what will happen when it's taken away.
Oh no.
A fun thought.
You want out of the organization, but you don't want out of the city. How about we take the organization out of the city, but
Oh
keep
my
you
god.
in?
That sounds great for security reasons.
I can't tell if you're being
announce
sarcastic or
Cobalt
not.
Soul, persona non grata in Ankara.
Oh my god!
Yes! Yes! I'm so happy! A smile curls up on Void's face.
A wand comes out. Not a wand, it's sort of like a walking cane comes out. somewhere, like they were holding it on their back, but you haven't seen it. They slam it on the ground, and suddenly fire erupts all around you. The entire building starts to light up on fire, but then you feel it. There's no heat. The fire burns the entire place. All the sigils and all the symbols of Koval's soul are melted away, including the one in their hand which you gave Ashla in Dragon's Flame. Symbols for the god of
That's fun.
Ion remain, obviously, because that's sacrilege. The temple gets rebuilt in an instant and redecorated. Now, just a temple. And I want to ask you all, since you asked me if I would be willing to give you all a position, I want to appoint you all into a department of the government. Sort of like an independent third party who conducts their own investigations, but not above the law. Is that something acceptable to you all?
Makes sense, yeah.
We consent. I look at others for approval.
Well, not a government, sort of like a third party contracted by the government kind of thing. Right?
Okay, sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh, we're a
yeah.
PMC.
Yeah, like no pension, no sort of like a thing which they can just like say, yeah, we are not directly associated with
Or a
when you blow up
PMC.
temple again.
Yeah, PMC is good. I like PMC.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's go.
All right. Then I need you all to take note.
Okay.
And with this oath, I will name you all the Dooncloaks, the Wardens of Light.
Whoa. That's
And
so
this is the oath that they want you to take.
I don't like
Oh
this.
my god.
That's cool.
I mean, Dune Cloaks? That sounds really cool.
That's
do you mean?
fucking epic. Yeah, I like it.
I don't know much about the lore to know if this is a good or a bad thing.
I don't know if
There's
there's
no
any
lore.
lore
I don't
about-
think
yeah,
I don't think if
this
there's
is-
any lore. It just
Yeah,
There's
sounds
no
cool.
lore about Dooncloaks. This
No,
is
I
our
mean
this
like
thing.
Exandria lore, right? So
Yeah,
there's
that's
no-
what I'm saying.
Uh,
There's no Exandria
this
lore
is
about
new.
it.
This.
Yeah.
This is Nano.
Nano, above the table, is this like a
Nanos.
paladin oath or?
Mm-hmm. Just a
Yeah.
note that you
Oh.
swear to, like, literally the universe, essentially.
Yeah, it's vague enough that you can interpret it however you want. Don't worry about
Yeah. All right, one by one. Go ahead. Who wants to start?
it. I'll start. With the stars as our witness and the night as our guide, we are the Dooncloaks, unyielding wardens of the night.
This is so
We
stupid.
shall never falter, never waver, and never turn from the path of justice. Fingers crossed.
So, sort of
Okay.
like,
Ashla step.
yeah, if you want to go ahead, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll just copy paste all.
Yeah.
Copy paste, yeah.
Yeah. Ashla also steps up and says it while holding a new token or symbol that this represents a portion of the starry sky.
My ask of you is not simple, not easy. It is to walk where others fear to tread, shielding the helpless from dangers unseen, and ensuring the darkness that harbors threats for the innocent is driven away from this town.
Why does this feel like a season finale?
Because you're going to die in
Are you
tomorrow.
saying that out loud?
No, this is Sassy talking.
Okay.
Dumbass.
Um, Can you,
Anyway,
Jamon
go ahead.
Sword, I'm not sure how to address you. Your Majesty? ? She just leans in slightly. Can you help us with?
I believe I'm an emperor.
Oh, okay, that's kind of hard. Do you know my dad?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Go ahead, Nat 20,
Bro,
bro.
just like straight up metagame at this point.
no,
I know.
because Santa said some shit about that, right? So, okay,
Say about Jamatsa or knowing who your dad is.
21.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I hope the DC is 30.
I do.
Fuck me. Okay.
They just sort of like look at you, no expressions, just like, what of it?
Can you help put me in touch with him?
Oh. My sister would be extremely angry if I meddled with her games at this point.
What do you mean games?
So nice, Nano.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I can assure you, you'll find extremely soon.
Okay.
And at that point, the other members of the Scarlet Trail start to walk in. The magician, what's his name? I'm sorry. RP, what was your character's name? Fernando. Yes,
Fernando.
Fernando. And
Nando
Sorren.
is here.
What?
Yeah, Sorren.
Also, yeah, Khalid.
No, I know, but I wasn't expecting it immediately.
What do you mean?
They
What do you
did
mean?
say
Devon said
you're about to
or
meet
said
them
extremely
very
soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been teasing this for like weeks now. At least 2 weeks.
It's been like
And
3.
so- And you all look behind and you see a shortish looking person, slightly sweaty, with like a large top hat, weird magic clothes, cards in their hands, and sort of like a cloak which is slightly too long for them. Just walk in. Hey guys.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi. Walks up to you all, just hands you like 6 pamphlets, and like goes stands in a corner.
What does the pamphlet say?
The pamphlets just say petition to repeal. Petition to read food. Like petition to rename like whatever that thing is. Like as
Port Damali to Port WD.
Don't they have
I
Portobello Day?
I was exactly gonna say the same fucking thing.
Lovely.
They already have.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. There was like petition. They haven't
I
That's
mean,
so
like,
weird.
there's already a festival, right?
Yeah, but they
Want
haven't
to name the whole
renamed it.
town?
Yes. I want to rename the entire. Let's discuss this after.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fernando walks in, just like silently gives you all a nod. Khalid walks in, very nonchalant, and then like looks at everyone, and then for a second lingers at Sorren a bit too long, and then like starts to touch his hair. Huh. You know, in my young days, I used to look like pretty handsome, like that guy.
Insight.
Doesn't
Like an asshole,
recognize
bro.
him?
I want to do insight.
Roll for it.
Don't do it. Fuck!
11.
Looks like a person who both appreciates how Sorren looks and also hates that Sorren is younger than him.
I also try, please.
I'm not connecting dots.
Did you say he hates that Sorren is younger than him?
Yeah, he has vantage.
That is so in character. God damn it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
Wait,
no!
I'm trying it, right?
Everyone's go ahead.
Yeah, go for
Everyone's
it.
rolling
Why not?
Oh, this is.
Are you
That's not
fucking
bad
with
for me. That's not bad for me.
Does the 14 work?
You all see like slight resemblance. You see what Khalid is talking about. And some of you have known Khalid for a bit, right? Like at least
This is my first time
Ashla-
meeting him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ashla knows, and I think Void doesn't know.
I know.
Only
I know
Ashla
because
knows.
I was there. No, I know because
Oh,
I
you
was
were
there.
Okay.
I
Ashla
mean, I
and
didn't
Void are
meet
the
him,
only
but I
people
was
who
there
know
from a
Khalid.
distance. Yeah.
No.
He's the postman.
Yeah, that's me. Hi. What's going on?
Oh, you're the one who gave Zafthin the.
Hi. He sounds like me. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is
what?
Sorren.
Bro, what?
Big father.
I beg your fucking pardon?
This is Sorren.
Hello.
Sorren Stormborn?
Wait, that's good. What?
Yeah.
And
What?
at that point, Fernando just sort of like old Sorren, Khalid, like from his shoulders. You see what that means, right? You see what that means.
Nice.
And Khalid is like, no, but this is not what?
What is
What?
going on? So stupid.
And Zailda is thinking.
Hey, parrot guy. Who named you Sorren?
Okay, that's a very long story. And
This guy just sort of like goes back and
Give the short version.
I always thought it was my mentor who adopted me, but turns out when I died, which by the way, funny story that when you die, your life flashes before your eyes in like a whole way thing. Yeah, I kind of died.
Story.
Short story!
Fell off a train and almost went splat, but
That's not short.
No, that's.
yeah.
How did you get the name?
There was a
Wait,
God.
the
Locket?
train gave you the name?
no. There was a locket around my neck.
No! And it's like starts to run at you.
Nice.
What?
Oh. No, I just made my decision. What?
What decision?
Are you
Like, starts
fucking
to
me?
hug you.
Did you choose to go back?
Choice of words.
No, of course not. To meet you. That was my choice.
Oh, thank
Do you recognize me?
No, not really. I was.
How? Ask him about his choice.
What?
You ask him
What
about his
nano
choice. You ask him about his choice. How do you ask him about his choice?
What do
If
you
you
mean?
don't know him, how do you ask about his choice? Is what I'm asking.
No, because he said it, right? So I'm just putting two and two
Yeah,
together.
he did say his choice.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
So-
he just like hugs you. He just like sort of like gives you a monster hug with his like weight on you at this point. And outside you hear a raven perch and sort of just like, we have never heard a raven cackle, but this is what she's
Fuck that bird.
Ah,
Fuck.
the gods work in mysterious ways.
Nice.
I'm gonna hug him back.
kisses you on the forehead and cheek.
Oh, thank God.
Holy shit. You're. What the fuck? Where have you been?
Here. What? How did you get here?
The fucking library portal shenanigans. I don't know.
Wait, that was you?
What do you mean?
I was told about a visit, like some visitors coming from a different world.
Yeah, that was me. I got we got ambushed, but
fucked up really bad, right?
yeah, shit happened, and then it turns to Jamon's sword. You were there. I heard dragon way. No wait, is that lore? Do people know that they are actually a dragon, or is this a rumor?
No,
Nobody
Nobody
knows.
knows.
Okay, never mind then. Heard. Look at the general direction of where the raven was. That the fucking bird was there. Oh, do you want to meet my bird? I have a pet bird. Sorren is very confused about how to behave right now because, and I'm assuming these flies and sits on his shoulder. And this is these.
Oh, hello. Okay.
But I don't know. So, fuck, this is very weird. I had so many things I wanted to say, but I can't think of anything right now. Are you really my dad? Is that really what's happening here?
Your dad?
What?
No, I'm just talking with you.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
Fucking dick. Fucking dick.
Khalid,
Yes.
try to say
Yeah.
something. Try to say something like you're being flirty.
Listen, you're half my age.
Yeah, but just try.
How old are you, Mr. Khalid?
He has to be mid-40s. I'm
Fucking
guessing.
time travel and everything aside, I think I'm in my 50s by this point.
Fuck, dude,
Oh,
you got
okay.
old.
50s, I don't know.
It's your
Okay,
dad.
hit on me then.
Oh, son, you're getting here.
Am I gonna lose my hair too? Is the beard a choice or is that like a?
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, aren't
Okay,
you
yeah,
adopted, Sorren?
that's- What?
They're definitely related.
Yeah, but this is my
Oh.
bio, dad. That's what we're trying to say.
Oh, this is your
By
butt.
me.
What?
What?
I'm kidding. Obviously.
I don't know what's
Joke.
going on.
He's
There's
joking.
2 Sorrens now. I kind of want to leave.
Wait, we don't know if the
Yeah.
other one is a Sorren.
What do you mean? He sounds just like him.
No, as in we don't know that's his name.
Yeah.
Do you just nonsensically flirt with people for no reason?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Do you also not have any game?
Yeah,
I-
he does.
That's
Yeah,
no,
he's my son.
Absolutely.
fuck. Fucking hell.
They're using the same verbiage and things. Come on.
Getting called out by your own dad.
But
Is
what kind of
so
name is
cool.
Khalid? Why would you
kind of
pick?
name
What kind of name is Sorren Stormborn?
It's a royal fucking. I always thought it was
Hey.
like a princely royal
Respect
fucking name.
your parents, okay?
No, fuck you,
Respect
Void.
your parents. Hey, I didn't have parents, okay?
Neither
You
did I
cannot
till
say
Well-
this
5
to
minutes
me.
ago.
The other
Yeah, well,
two...
at least yours are back. Mine are still dead.
Okay, let's
The other
focus.
two of the old party folks just like come up to you and also give you a hug. Hey, we have heard a lot about you.
Hi. I haven't heard anything about you because we just met. But hi. Thanks for taking
Yeah,
care of my.
he left you in like a dumpster in Saltmarsh and
Of
started to
course,
sort of
yeah.
like smack.
Of
Not
course
a
he
dumpster,
fucking
not
did.
a dumpster, in Saltmarsh.
This is Fernando, right?
Yes.
Has to be.
Are you? It just looks at. Is he your Endath? Is that what this is?
What's an end up?
Oh, long story. Never
Like an
mind. And yeah, something like that. Eldritch fucking being, magic powers, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get what the brooding kind, right?
yeah,
I get what-
pissy, angry. Just
someone
uh,
who keeps us in
Nice.
check.
check someone tragically straight. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
connect with that.
It's a pattern. I see it now. I see
I've
it.
been trying, you know.
Wow,
Same.
you really do keep making the same situations, do you?
Good God. History repeating itself.
This is so fucking funny. I thought I would
Been 10
cry.
years, I've been trying.
So you're here to help, or
Yes,
do I have a mom,
No.
or what is the situation there?
you do have a mom. Like, I'm pretty sure you. Like, what?
No, I mean, like, is she still alive?
Are you asking if I had some game or not? I did.
I mean, if I'm
Wow.
your biological child, I'm assuming you had some
Yes.
game. Right? Did you?
Exactly.
Wait, is that why the matron's been after me this entire time? Is she my mom?
No, what?
Oh my
No.
God.
No, she's just. Listen.
Oh, she's
She
You're
was a
from
witch.
a different-
So,
I helped
You're
her
from
out
Faerun.
one
She's from
time
Exandria.
For the Santa, and I got a wish, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to Faerun, and they were like, you know what, we'll give you a choice. Either you go back and whatever, or you meet your child. And at that point, I was not sure whether or not you were alive because
Oh,
left you as a baby.
yeah. So
So
if you'd taken that wish up any time until like yesterday, you would have died. If you said I want to meet my child, you would end up in Shadowfell.
What?
interesting. Why? would you
Interesting,
shut
yeah.
it?
No, but wishes are
Oh yeah,
not
he
instant,
died for a
right?
minute. Well,
Uh,
months.
Well, I was kind of dead, but I wasn't in Shadowfell when I died. I was in the
Wherever
Wheaton.
you were, Limbo or something. Yeah, the Matron's
I
Domain.
did
So
go
you're
to
an
Shadowfell.
adventurer as well, right? Like just to be clear, are you good at singing though?
Sometimes.
We've never heard him.
Oh, you're about?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bard.
Oh, okay, nice.
The only thing I've heard him do is the Shattered.
It's been working though.
Him
Yeah.
shattering or like
No, it's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
magical spell.
Both ways.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
both
okay.
ways.
yeah. How many times can I blink till I'm shattered? Yeah.
So what? Okay, you know what? Let's all like have this conversation later on. I'm pretty sure.
I look at
has
I
important.
look at the little magician who handed me the pamphlets, and I just
You can tell that person has been reading all of your thoughts.
I just stare at him. I'm like, wait. Nobody can read my thoughts. I have this feature that nobody can read my thoughts.
Oh, okay. Then like
And
the only
and in
reason why you
fact,
can
if you-
tell is because of that.
Oh, it's the fact that like if somebody tries to read my thoughts, they actually any creature that attempts to read your thoughts find them incomprehensible. The attempt automatically fails, and they must succeed a wisdom saving throw against
Lovely.
your.
Oh no.
Zero, 1 second. Wisdom saving or take second damage. Okay, nice. 1 second.
Uh-oh. Must be at least like level like what? 10 now?
Oh,
20?
nat 20. They succeed.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Barry is really good
Okay.
at his job.
But like, yeah, whenever
Yeah, Barry's
Barry is trying to read my thoughts, he can only hear like static, like white noise. And
You know what?
I just
I'll turn this around. Ashla, make me wisdom saving.
whoa, incredible. Okay, it's just 2 wisdom saving.
Oh. What are the fucking
Oh, that's
odds?
beautiful. What
taking you
a this
to
thing.
a secret VC.
What a huh?
Oh, you know
Oh,
what? The
no.
secret VC. I'll just actually do the yelling here
They're gonna get
Okay.
beholder noises.
in your mom's voice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are these the people you associate with? People who are so careless with their own children.
Weren't you?
And yet
Yeah,
you
really?
blame us.
Yeah, really?
Okay, wait.
People that
They're
talk.
speaking.
Basically,
Sorry,
they want to
sorry.
say that like you're judging us while associating with such people.
Okay.
People
Yeah.
who pawn off their entire existence to, and your eyes sort of like go towards Jamon Sword. People who don't consider themselves cut out for greatness. They're beneath you. You don't need to be a part of this paltry, this disgusting. Saving other people from the dangers of night? What are you? A clown? Someone's guard dog? You're built for greatness.
I must first. I reply in my head. I put both my hands to my temple, and you can see visibly that Asha is not doing the best right now. And I just say back to my mom, I must first repent and wash the sins of my mothers, my parents, before I can achieve any sort of greatness for myself. That's unfortunately the burden that both me and Bo bear. And
Sibling has disgraced us already by turning away from the Cobalt Soul, from us, from running away.
well,
Do you
then
forget that they left you in an environment that they thought was too dangerous? They left you.
I remember that you left. You left us.
Hmm.
And for what? For murdering my friend's parents? Just for them to come to me.
It was not senseless murder, and you should know that by now. And you feel sort of a desire, greed towards magical power, pure magical power, like light to the darkness that you have witnessed in the last session, fighting against it. Desire to control it. Sooner or later, you would give in to either your darkest. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Sooner or later, Bo will give in to their darkest tendencies. And that's why we need you to be ready to do what
No,
needs to be done.
that's why Bo needs to do what's right by them. Because in their own way, they've done what's right by me. I genuinely don't expect you to understand the depth of our bonds and how we don't need to be in the same room in order to protect each other, in order to look out for each other, and to make sure that we're safe.
Oh, but you're not. And then the voice fades.
At this point, I don't know how long this is in real life, like how long this is in Ashra's head versus how long this is in real life.
I think at this
But
point everyone has noticed and has been staring at
okay,
you, like,
I am just because I'm just stuck in my head. I'm having this conversation with my mom. I'm glaring at Barry and I'm gritting my teeth. Because in all of this anger and frustration of the conversation with my mom, I have crumpled the pamphlet that he's given me. It's like fully just like
Oh no.
squashed with the size of
he
like a
looks
pebble.
like a
And
child
I'm
whose
just
only lollipop got like fallen in
Oh
dirt or something.
I
oh
reach out
no.
to Ashla's hand and just kind of gently hold it. Try to calm them down.
I immediately like I'm in like I physically shake like my body like I'm in shock and I slowly start to come back to myself.
Happens
And
when. Sorry, go ahead.
I walk up straight to Bo. I mean not Bo, sorry, Barry.
I would like to interject before that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Something happens when Zailda touches you. The thoughts, the thing that you would visualize in your head as sort of like an empty, deserted field with thunderclouds above. When Zelda touches you, in your head it just sort of calms down. And a single flower grows in an otherwise deserted field, which gives you some semblance of composure.
I hold on to Zelda's, like, if she held my arm, I use the other hand to like hold on to her and just like smile at her and give her a thank you. Uh, can I say, uh, Zelda, can we have a private moment to speak whenever whatever's immediately in front of us is sorted? Could you just
Mhm.
come to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just make sure that we're ready to go on the next step of our journey. And I just walk over to Barry, now looking much calmer and reassured, and I slowly try to at least like open up the crumpled paper like pamphlet and try to like smoothen the edges and like make it look good as new. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. You're the magician, I presume?
Mm.
Uh, are you the one who'll be transporting us to Shandal?
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do we need to do that
So,
anymore? Are we? If everything is sorted, we don't need to go to Shandal anymore, right?
Nothing
only
is
reason-
sorted.
The only reason we were
nothing
going
sort.
there. No, the only reason we were going there was because we were on the run from the law. But now we're
No,
wardens and
the reason we're going there is because also that the Scarlet Railroad is using our house to keep
About that, do you
kidnapped
mind if we
children.
continue?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well-
we don't have to go back. Then we can just let them use the house as they see fit.
Well, we have to talk to
Sorry.
Jamon Sword to figure out what else is needed from our.
Jamon sort of just like walks up to all of you,
Yeah.
and their presence is kind of like that, like where you automatically like you shush down and like look up to them. This place will ideally work as your base of operations if you choose it to be. If you don't want to, that's fine.
I really don't want to.
Okay.
All of the shenanigans that are happening in Ankarel. If we go back to Shandal, what are we going to do? The water crisis is here. The CVD is operating here. The Hand of Odd bullshit is happening here. If we go back to Shandal, we're going to have to come back to Ankarel anyway. So, like, I don't see what the point is.
And at this point, Jamon Sword says the thing. So, here's the thing.
Hmm.
While all of this is happening here, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way for you all to resolve this through straight up fighting, or like direct methods, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I would have employed the Hand of Odd to do that. Despite the corruption, they're not completely useless. Me and Jamil had been thinking of, well, certain other ways to mitigate this issue and the other influences of the city. You, specifically, looks at both Void and Ashla, asked me for instructions about specific things. We
Yes.
believe that a lot of corruption that has been unfolding here is not original power source. The person who you have already met the person who you fought in that train carriage.
The scarab?
Mm-hmm. The scarab, the scarlet scarab, the beetle master. There's a lot of names
Master.
given to that person.
Whoa.
But they draw their power and their influence and a lot of their corruption through an object. Do you know the source of Creden in the city?
There are rumors. Does Asha know about the rumors?
I don't remember if you do, so go ahead, let me know.
Can I do like a history check just to for my own?
Like,
Start
jogging my memory first. I don't know what you know.
No, we had discussed this
Uh-huh.
in the school thing, school as well, right?
Okay.
We discussed that there's something underneath the city, and we'd seen the
Yes.
map of it or something, right?
Yeah, when I made the... Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
In Netherdeep, yeah.
Yeah.
A long time ago, when I founded the city, there were fragments of destruction caused by a betrayer god and, well, one of the champions a long time ago. I built the city. We established people, brought people to safety. It was an oasis. People used to call it the night jewel because it used to shine bright. From across the horizon you could see it. And then disaster hit. A meteor. We don't know where it came from. Hit the city. Smack in the middle. People recovered. Some things were repaired, some things not. We tried to find the shards. We tried to extract the mineral. We tried to figure out how to repair the damage and the corruption caused by that meteor. And we thought we managed to find out most of it. But over the past 100 years or so, it has spread. There's an entire city underneath this one. And the meteor and its influence is drawn not from here, but through a dimensional gateway that is underneath that city. We believe, me and Jamil, that the best way to approach this would be to find resources to tackle this impact, to find resources to fight off this infection that plagues this city. And there's no one better at fighting off extra dimensional threats than the Fae.
Oh.
We believe, Jamil and I were making plans for this, that we need brave soldiers. Well, not soldiers, heroes, who are willing to go to the Feywild and find a cure for this illness and the city.
Yeah. I would really want to do that. I don't know about the others, but one of our former compatriots who is no longer with us. I mean, he's still alive, but he's no longer with us.
You hear a voice from the corner of the room which sounds very much like Sorren. Are you kidding me? I just met him.
he is affected by this as well. And it would be our honor to take upon this quest.
Let you all debate if you need to. Goes back and sits down.
Just clutched my medallion.
Invisible pearls.
Yeah, basically. Invisible pearls. And just, again, remember, family. I'm like, I'm game. I wouldn't mind going to the Feywild.
You could be our guide, and it could, I don't know, bring back memories, or at least make you feel more connected to a simpler time in your life. Or like,
I look at you and I'll be like, I have no idea what you mean. I'm just interested in going to the Feywild.
Yeah, none of
Okay.
us have been there.
okay,
But you understand.
yeah. Sorren, I know you have controversial. I don't know how to put this delicately. I know you're low-key Fey racist.
Faces.
That is bullshit. That is such a bullshit
Hey, you
miscategorization.
too?
I look at Dad Sorren. I'm like, it's his fucking fault. He got touched by a Fey, and that led down to me.
Hey, no fate has to be. What? Not non-consensually, obviously.
No, how do you explain this then? And then I misty step behind him.
I mean,
Call it
a lot
magic.
could have happened.
I don't remember it happening. And this is
Could you
metagaming,
do
but I'm
it as
pretty
a
sure.
child? Could
I
you
don't
do
have-
this as a child?
No, it developed later.
And Barry
So-
just sort of like steps up. One of my very talents is finding out like the sources of powers. If you would like me to, like extends hand forward to your head.
Sure,
In there.
go for it.
Touches you on the temple and immediately flashes back your memories weirdly to the Shadowfell.
What?
No audio, but you remember Ileana.
Huh.
You remember fighting her. You remember fighting Shamil. A fight that you regret.
Physically or like verbally?
Verbally.
Oh.
Killed.
And then you remember walking away with something that didn't belong to you. And you look in your hand down before you come up in this world. Before you sort of like walk away from those people. No, misread. You look down and you see broken pieces of a wristwatch.
That fucking bitch. You deserve it. Oh, I can't believe it. That's so
And that's
funny.
in your head was the cause of the fight. You don't remember the
He
argument
fought?
exactly. There's some argument happened between you and Jamil, and you ended up stealing this from Jamil's person and leaving him there.
Was he using the watch to travel?
You don't know. Up to you to speculate.
You trap him?
It was broken
And-
anyway, right? So he wouldn't have been able to use it. How did I get back then?
You come back out, and this was just like a memory that flashes back. And Barry goes, "Yep, this power was given to him by a Fey, all right. That it was given to him by
Shut
some guy called Gary.
Gary?
Yeah, Gary Bagman, apparently.
Fucking guy.
You were Fey touched, or I don't know.
Oh,
That doesn't
is
explain.
that what the slime all over you? Is that how you became Fey touched?
No, but that doesn't explain how I had this ability before in the other place.
Maybe he slimed you before.
Or unless it retroactively fit. I don't know, bro. Time travel shenan. Fuck me. Fuck this guy. So it
Or
wasn't.
he had been sliming
I'm
you
sure
like
Gary did.
in like other nights, but that night he just like caught him apparently. It could be
Yeah.
possible.
This fucker
Also,
has been following
you
me
stole
since.
the watch.
Yeah.
So,
Where is it?
I
Where is
mean,
the
you
watch?
kind of used it.
How do you
and
know?
That. No, I'm saying about table. Dum
Oh.
I'm not saying as void, obviously.
No, but
Void
still,
does
how
not
do you
do
know
that.
that I use the watch? Even as RP?
You mean we used it in TOF1?
No, but this
You
is
literally-
this is after I died.
No.
That's what this flashback
RP
is.
saying like in the past you have used it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this might be connected to that. This
Obviously.
is a memory that you. Oh, so
No.
then what is the thing? You already have the watch.
My
Then where's
my
the fucking
point
watch?
is, this is the second time I was in possession of the watch in my timeline. Right? The first time was in TOF1 when we traveled back and we changed things. The second time was right now when when I was traveling with Jamil, I saw he had the watch, or Ilyana had the watch, and I took it from them. It's a different timeline, right? Or like it's a different part in my timeline. Maybe it's the same watch, maybe it's a different watch, maybe it's this universe's version of that watch. I don't know.
Nano, you only have to clarify this. I don't know.
I didn't catch you either. I
So-
think I agree with Sassy.
Yeah, I didn't
for the most
understand.
part.
Yeah. Bro, it's like this. Tales of Fate 1, I had the watch. So all of the shenanigans happened with that. That's separate.
Yeah.
Then we moved
Yeah.
forward in our own timeline, all of us, right? All of these things happened. Sorren died. Then he was freed by Jamil. Then he found Jamil had a different version of the watch, or like another watch. It could be the same watch. It could be a different watch. I don't know.
all that is fine, but
Yeah.
ultimately you use the watch, right?
When?
Yeah,
When are you talking about?
TOF1.
yeah, but that was
yes,
that
he
Sorren,
used the
right?
watch in-
It wasn't this Sorren.
What do you mean?
What's your question, RP? Sorren, shut the fuck up. Let RP finish the sentence.
So ultimately, Sorren used the stopwatch. That is what gave him the powers, right? Is what we are assuming from
No,
what
we
Barry
just
has
said
said.
Power.
Gary
No,
gave
no,
me
no,
the
no, no.
powers.
That was just a silly thing. Like Gary Bagman, like is the Fae who touched Sorren. That was just like a silly joke.
Okay.
The watch
did
stop
not
is just
give
lower.
Sorren any power,
Yeah.
that's why.
Can you
Watch
imagine if the
is
watch
just-
gave me lore, bro? Sorren
Nice.
time travel Stormborn? Are you kidding?
I mean, not
Right.
like
Two
out of
timelines
question.
already.
It's not out of question.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we've
It's
done
like
it before.
Bioshock Infinite.
I haven't played that yet.
Basically.
okay. So, what's happening?
Don't worry about it.
Just for the like for everyone's this thing. Only Sorren saw these visions, so like none of the other people
Yeah.
know about this.
So we are
Damn.
going to the Feywild then? Is that what we're deciding?
Are you taking us to the Feywild, Mr. Magician?
Up to
Right.
you. I'm just a humble courier of sorts.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is the plan? Because I kind of missed.
I think
And then Jamon just directly asked us to go to the
Yeah.
Feywild.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed
See,
that.
they said,
Ashla
yeah.
and Void are game to go to the Feywild to recover the thingamabobs. Are you both willing, as well as the other party members who are not there? Is that the question?
You know what? Above the table, we can like let you all debate this.
Yeah, we can
So
debate
you can
this.
you can ask for like a day or so. Like that's fine.
Cool. Yeah. Can we take
Right
a break?
now-
like
IRL? Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do it off session with everyone else also if that's
Yeah.
something that's because it's a party decision,
we
right?
only
Like,
have like half an
Yeah,
hour
it's a
left,
party
so we can do something else. Meanwhile.
yeah. I don't want to steamroll and like push us all into the Feywild if like Wustal
Nope,
or
too
like
late.
Elvis.
Barry
doesn't
opens a
want
gate and you're all
to.
Yeah! Void
Gary
party.
opens a gate and then everybody gets pushed in because of Jamon.
Exactly. Like, and Naviask is just like standing there welcoming all of you. Finally here.
Can we take a break?
Oh yeah, please.
That's what the Polycule of Odd will do.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's happening? What's the what's the mood like?
So,
We're gonna discuss anyways.
yeah, we're gonna need.
Um,
Yeah.
I say we still need to. We still don't know where Elvis and Vustal have gone, and we can't go without them, unfortunately.
We'll wait it out.
Um,
Let's find out where they are and discuss, and then see from
yeah.
there.
Oh, they're stuck in
Uh,
customs.
What?
Customs from where?
It's just the joke.
From Santaland. You all were in Santaland, right?
No fucking way. Are you serious? They're stuck in
Oh my
customs at
God.
Santa Land? Santa has customs now?
I mean, well, obviously, interdimensional
I mean,
customs.
Yeah,
Good point.
what is Christmas without customs?
Fuck. Well, then they'll be here soon enough. It's fine. They'll
okay.
get
Okay,
to.
I can. Like, if
In
they're
the
not here,
meanwhile-
I'll try to fetch them. And by the way, this
Alright.
is just Barry talking.
Oh, okay. Thanks. You really know so much. Would have thought that, based on your aloof demeanor,
Listen, let's just
that
say it, that I used to have a lot more eyes than I do right now.
whoa,
Are you the one who's
You used
keeping
to
an eye
wear-
on us?
you used to wear glasses?
How did what? Yeah. I suppose. Okay.
In any case, I just wanted to compare notes with. I don't know in what circles you all run, but I want to do just like a quick debrief kind of
Nah,
a situation.
This is, and like this person Barry points to Khalid. This is the only guy among us who runs in circles.
Hey, that's
Okay.
my dad.
Yeah, I point to Sorren. This is our guy that runs in circles.
Yeah, this is our
so
guy who
it
runs.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Does he also blame the Fae for everything?
We
are-
have trained him out of it to an extent, but sometimes
Ah.
it comes out.
Yeah.
We are literally going to
Okay.
the Feywild to
That doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't mean that. Where in Jamon's message was it said that they are to blame or they did something bad? It just says that the answers are there.
It's okay, Sorren.
I
Don't
have
worry
never
about it.
said the Fae are to blame. I have just said it's the fucking Fae.
Not at all.
Which, if you think
You
about
said
it,
it's the
Sassy,
is exactly what
Sassy,
Jamon
and this
said.
is me talking to Sassy. Like, as our producer, clip this and then clip in the entire, I don't know how many hours at this point, I think 200 hours or so of content. How many times you have said, it's the face
Fucking
after
Fae.
this
I
as
know
a
it's the
collage.
Fae.
Yeah,
How
I'll
is
make
that
the
not
highlight
great?
reel.
that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jamon Sword also literally said the answers are with the fucking Fae. So like,
He didn't
No.
say with the
The
fucking
fucking
Fae.
was not included.
Yeah.
He just said the
Because
Fae.
the tonal indicators say something else when you talk about the Fae versus when anybody else talks about the
just because the rest of you fuckers don't understand the way I talk is not my fault.
Fae. No,
Yeah, totally.
you
Completely.
don't talk about anybody else the way you talk about the Fae. That's what we
The fucking
noticed.
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't say anything like
Yeah.
that.
no,
You don't say anything about the Dragonborn or the elves or the
Yeah.
dwarves or the
Yeah.
gnomes or the
Humans,
what are you
orc,
humans,
goblins.
orcs, goblins, kobolds.
In any
Just
case,
go down the list.
we can berate Sorren in a bit. I just want to clarify some things for our next steps. Is Jamon Sorren still there?
Just
Someone's
staring.
sort is just like getting up, sort of like, It's a very weird thing to watch someone who's not human do the typical human patting
Yeah.
their thighs kind of thing. Well,
Your Eminence, is there a way for
time
us
for me to
to?
leave.
Of course, but is there a way for us to contact High Curator Udala Fawn?
Again, I
on
don't know how
priority.
clear I was, especially with the Cobalt Soul being erased from this city. Not only would they not be happy, but I don't know how wise it is to contact.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, shall I read the room?
Okay. You know what? I'm not dealing with this one here. Khalid, I know that you've not seen your son in a while, but you have a lot to teach him.
Unnecessary.
I would like to
And
leave you all with this. Whenever there's at least two of you in a room together, you can do this. And Joan sort of like just comes up, takes your hand in their hand, Ashla, and Void, if you're willing to let them. And
Yeah,
sort of just
sure.
like touch your hands together with your thumbs sort of touching and then opening towards the ceiling, and the room grows dark. There's
Oh, hey,
a
Vustal.
sort of like a dark, yeah, but like the lights go dim, and a celestial map appears on your roof,
What the fuck?
where not exact locations, but you can see the locations of your other party members, people who are quote unquote the Wardens of Night,
Nice.
based on which city they are in and on which plane they are on. And here
that is
you
really
see
cool.
on the top left, you can see like a small squarish kind of thing that says customs and two of your dots there.
Oh my god.
Well,
This is
one of
so
the
cool.
dots just arrived right now.
Oh wow.
7:30, right? Exactly.
Hey, nice.
LOL.
Yeah, Vustal sort of like just appears. Oh! Vustal comes in and just asks, well, what did I miss?
Yep. Exactly. What did I miss?
A lot.
Oh,
Wow.
Why are
I-
we in Feywild? Where did the
Hey, you got
Vustal
your
come
Wait,
from?
hold on. We are in Feywild?
no,
What?
no,
Why
no,
did
no,
you
no,
go
no,
to
no.
I'm
We're
kidding.
debating
Okay.
going right now.
Yeah.
I
You'll
heard
see a lot of-
customs. I heard
Yeah, I
map
just said
on
like you were.
roof.
So you and Elvis, because you were not here, you were just like stuck in interdimensional
customs.
customs coming back from Santa's world.
I assume he was looking at all your gear.
Yeah, too much stuff. Anyone wants to fill in both Rigbite and Vustal in?
Dude,
And,
there's so
Um,
much. I don't know if
Me.
There is so much.
We'll do a recap thing after
yeah.
the session, maybe.
Yeah, we can do a recap later,
we'll
but
do a recap later.
I'll
essentially-
briefly just give you like
Yeah.
some information. Cobalt Soul has been removed from Onkarel. This building has been repaired. You have all been named wardens of the night, and some sort of you have taken some oath and have become what's the name for it?
The
Sorry,
Dune Cloaks.
The Dune Cloaks.
The Dune Cloaks.
And this is your bastion, and also Jamon Sayed has asked you all to go to the Feywild.
Okay.
The Sorren's been
I'm
they were
lost, but-
embarrassing.
It's great.
Oh, and
Lot of things
and
have
three of the members from the Upsal Bards party are here.
Oh yeah, they're here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
And
Barry,
Sorren
Fernando,
meetup
and
has
Sorren
happened.
Savior. So Sorren
Nice.
met his dad, and yeah.
Oh,
all of
that thing happened.
That
Nice.
thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both very embarrassing.
Kind of expected, but
Right?
yeah. How I am still confused as to the entire name change and what happened with the.
So these people convinced Jamon Sawar that Cobalt Soul is not a moniker, not an organization that they want to work under. And with Jamil gone, everyone else gone, they were worried that someone else would come in and take over the organization, and they might not be very beneficial to the society in general. And their trust was only and only in Jamil and some other people. So they decided to dissolve the organization, use the party as use this like building at the Temple of Ion as the headquarters for the party, and declare them to be independent investigative body in the city.
Yeah, we're a
Become-
PMC
okay,
now.
got it.
PMC.
Correct. Amazing. I like it.
Yeah. Diamond Dogs or whatever.
Diamond Dogs. Yeah.
Talking about the Delhi
Okay.
Medical Council or something.
Pune Medical Council.
Delhi Medical DMs.
That's Delhi Municipal Council.
No, we
Delhi
can't talk about that.
Municipal Corporation.
Corporation,
Sorry,
yeah.
We can't talk about
Um,
that. We'll get DMCA'd.
Oh no. Oh no.
Love it.
In any case, Ashla goes up to, so like now that we have a good idea of what our next steps are, Ashla goes up to Barry, Fernando, and Khalid, and tells them that we don't know, I don't know how involved you are in this, but as the Scarlet Railroad, Ashan has assured us of your intentions and your actions. I would want to know.
Familiar with your sibling, let's just say.
All right.
Yeah. We were the
that's
ones
also
who
good
helped them
news.
get away, so to speak, initially.
And I'm extremely grateful to you all. I just wanted to know if you are familiar with these people that we are going after right now. And I pull out spare copies of like the dossier that I've made, where I had details of all the high-ranking officials at CVD that we knew who were involved, including Dilara and the Scarab guy or Beetle Master or whatever. And lastly but not least,
Listen,
our very own favorite.
in my notes, I had just written that this person has a lot of names, and I left the names to future me. So,
You're blaming future you.
Master.
yeah.
Anyway, I also pull out the image of Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah.
From my dossier.
Fucking hell.
Oh, that fucking.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Nice. That's good. Genius.
Collectively gasps.
What?
Wait, you know
Do you
him?
recognize them?
You know
Do you
this
recognize
person?
it? Do you recognize any of them?
Sassy, I would let you give what Khaled's reaction to that is.
This motherfucker, this fucking piece of shit, absolute. He took my fucking leg. He took my leg. And Khalid pulls his
took
pant up.
Joe.
He took my fucking leg. And we still haven't taken him out. It's been 11 fucking
took
years,
his
you guys.
pants
What have
out?
we been doing? What? He pulls up his shorts or whatever to show his
Wow.
leg. That's what I'm saying.
Prosthetic.
Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has been 11 years we've been hunting this motherfucker and he's still alive. Why is he still alive? He turns to look at Barry and Fernando. Fernando, fucker, you're the reason I came to Chandal. You promised me that we would take this fucker out, and he is still alive. I blame you. I blame your fucking ass. This is you.
Fernando just goes, calm down.
You try to be calm after someone takes your fucking leg.
11 years ago.
Yes, and you know,
Barry
my
and
knee still
Fernando
hurts.
sort of just like start to drag him away. We are sorry, he's just like, like he gets like this a bunch of times sometimes.
We
When he's not
understand.
has his food.
Yeah, we have our own. We
So you're
fully
used to him,
understand,
it's
yeah.
fine. They let
Yeah.
him go. Yeah.
I hate this. I hate all of you. Fucking pieces of shit. It has been 11 years, Fernando. What the fuck have we been doing?
Okay.
Why
I'm
is he
sorry,
still
but this
terrorizing these
is-
people?
This is very near. Okay. Fuck me. Sassy.
Hmm.
As Khalid, would you like to roll me a wisdom
me get my
saving
dice,
throw,
give me
please?
Oh no. As Khalid, I don't even remember his stats.
It's fine. Just like you, Sorren. Oh, I have his stats.
It's a 10. Oh, 7 actually. I thought that was a 9.
Sorren, Stormborn. Oh, OAB was not on this thing, right?
Yeah, it was on Vignesh's thing. I think it was the same
Oh.
stats though.
It's okay.
Because
Yeah, it's
I thought I was playing same
So-
He
Sorren.
didn't
So
level up in 11 years?
he probably
No,
wouldn't
no,
have
don't
leveled
worry
up wisdom,
about
right?
it. Okay, so
Well,
7.
I mean,
Right. Okay. So, and because I have to role play this, I'm going to do that with Sassy. Otherwise, I would have
Okay.
DMPC'd him.
hell yeah.
In Khaled's head, you start to hear a voice.
Oh no.
Yes, these pieces of shit. They let you rot in a post office. Teach them a lesson. Show them what happens when they mess with someone like you. Show them.
Oh no.
And above the table, I'm just letting you know, this is because of proximity.
Yeah, I
Losing
figured yeah.
control.
Proximity to whom?
Vignesh.
Ashla, I assume.
Ashla, yeah.
Vignesh. IRL, you just go to
Yeah,
Bangalore and start
proximity,
freaking
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see
I
socks.
doxed you. My bad.
Socks is the one who's talking to everyone like this. That's
Socks is the-
the PBG. My
That would be
dog.
so
Puppy.
fucking
I love
funny.
that.
The puppy is doing this.
Yeah, this tiny puppy just like, kill them all.
The hellhound.
Oh my god. It's been, but oh my god, what the fuck?
And because you haven't faced this previously, Khaled,
Oh, yeah.
it takes you out.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely.
get angry. You sort of like flash anger for a second. And then you realize this is not a voice that you're familiar with.
Where is that coming from? Can I tell where it's coming from?
No, it's in your head. Like it's not a voice.
It's
Sort of
it's
like
coming from
almost
your
like
head.
it's almost like a voice in your ear, but it's very hard to place.
Get
Yeah.
out of my fucking
Okay.
head. I think
Oh.
that's the first thing he says out loud.
Oh, are you also getting?
Okay. Asla looks at Khaled immediately, and I would like to. Here we go. Oh, I was waiting for this moment.
Oh,
Um,
Are you going to stab us?
I'm excited.
yeah, I'm gonna stab everyone.
Awesome.
I
Hell yeah.
Let's
want-
go.
I'm just going to do detect thoughts.
Oh, fuck.
Go ahead, Khaled. What's the thought being thoughting?
I think so as Khalid is getting angry, while this was happening, you notice that before he said "get out of my head," you could see like static electricity starting to build up around him, and he's kind of like shaking and muttering to himself, and kind of like almost you see like a trace of like electricity run up his arm, and in his head you can hear him talking to whatever this more like the Flash.
I got it.
In his head, Ashla, you can hear him talking to this whatever this entity is, and just I will not hurt my friends. You cannot make me, and then whatever the thing is saying back, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Can I probe deeper into his mind to
probe.
find out what was happening? Like with his consent.
Up to both of you.
I looked
I
at
think-
Khalid and I'm like,
Sorren, Sassy, you can choose to succeed the saving throw. You can choose to fail it. It's
I
up to
think-
you. You don't have to roll for it.
I think since he already has one thing in his head, he doesn't even notice the second thing, and it's going to be an automatic fail because he can't. He doesn't realize the second person is trying to get in because he's too focused on the first entity. So it's a fail. Yeah.
okay. I want to focus on like what was causing that distress in Khalid, and like just I don't want to look at any other memories. I don't want to look at anything else from his life.
I have a question.
Just this one. Yeah.
And this is above the table, as to
Mhm.
Vignesh. Ashla, I know goes by she, they pronouns.
Yeah.
I want to ask whether or not Ashla considers themselves to be Roshni's quote-unquote daughter. Or more, let's say child, you know?
I think child, because like
Okay.
I think both Ashla and Bo, like we learned very early on. I think our parents were very, very welcoming of
Yeah. Not of other people, but like you all, yes.
yes. So yeah, I think Ashla sees both.
Okay. The only
Ashla
reason
and
why
Bo
I
as
asked
just
is
child.
because in her voice, hello daughter
Roshni's
would have
voice.
sounded a lot more threatening
Yeah.
than hello
Yeah.
child. But that's what
Yeah.
you hear. Hello child. Looking for me.
Can I
Not like
do
a read thoughts, but more like a
Hmm.
direct conversation. And for the first time, the voice is not coming from inside of your head. It's coming
from inside.
like almost like someone facing you is saying that to you.
Oh. Can I do?
It's exquisite.
I am holding back my rage, and I just say, "You're not my mother. Who are you?" And I want to do like an insight.
Are you
Roll
saying
for
that
it.
out loud?
No, I'm saying that probably in Khaled's brain, which is not good either.
That's so fucking funny.
No.
I'm
I
just-
mean, I can only detect thoughts. I can't tell. I can't be telepathic. So I'm just saying it in my mind.
Void is
if I-
just looking at them, staring at each other intensely while everyone else is just silent. So like, what's going on? Like,
I'm
they're
doing
all
the L
staring at
pose.
each other.
I'm doing the L pose from Stranger Things.
Lord.
I'm like,
Are
you
you
are not
11-ing?
mama. Yeah, I'm
I
doing
lean
I'm
over to
11-ing.
the void, and I'm like, I
You are
think
not
we're having a
mama.
mental battle.
Oh. Okay. This is so strange.
Yeah, I know.
This is what Aslan
But But it says Dad Sorren.
Okay.
It's
It's
just
a
that
15.
talent. Yeah.
DJ.
I'm going to give you advantage on this because of the
Oh.
creativity of what you're trying to
Do I re-roll with advantage or do I just roll
just
one?
roll once again.
Okay.
15
Another
is still
straight
good
roll.
enough. I just want to
Yeah.
see where it's
If I get
What if
more.
you get cooler number?
mm-hmm.
Like a
No.
3?
Clearly not.
Can't always get the crit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what? Executive decision. I'm I don't care what you rolled. I'm going to give it to you.
Let's go.
The
I'm so
image
excited.
that flashes in your head is your mother's face, but not in a way that you would expect. It's not like a human face looking at you. It's like a wax figure, a doll being waved in front of you by an entity larger than what you can comprehend. It's like a face mask being worn by a dark entity with lots of hands, so to speak, but each of its hand has a different mask. And this sort of, a Venom's goo kind of thing. It's like that. So it's all encompassing. It's all around you. Different faces you cannot resolve. But this face you see, your mother's.
Is it
Definitely not your mother, but it is something that was linked to her. Her anger, her emotions. Something that fed on her greed, on her insecurities, perhaps.
Is there any way that I can? Am I familiar with a? This cannot be Zalicus. Am I familiar
I would
broadly?
feel like at this
with-
point you're not if you're trying to identify this as Zalicus, you would have a hard time.
No. I don't want to because Astra doesn't suspect anything as Zalicus.
Mm-hmm.
Astra has no association with Zalicus, so no reason to do that. But is there any way I can do a history or a religion? I want to understand if there is even. I don't need to know. I would love to know the name of this entity or what this entity is.
I won't waste your roll on it. There's no way you understand this entity. Forget naming it.
Oh, I can't even get a direct. I can't even get a path on what this is.
There's no way for you as a person who, even if this is under working under the assumption, because I cannot say whether or not this is Zalicus, because that's clear knowledge. Still, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Even if you are directly looking for Zalicus and you as a player and as a PC know about Zalicus, still this entity is just so unfamiliar, or this form of this entity is so unfamiliar that
so
it's hard
beyond.
to link the two. It's it's like
this
if
is
you were trying to look at a different person who was actually void in disguise. No way that you're making that connection. It doesn't matter how high you roll inside.
This is so cool and so terrifying. Ashla barely holds themselves back from shitting themselves right now. I think that's all Ashla can do at this moment. This was
the movie
deeply terrifying.
I don't remember even what the fuck was that movie in which in the end there's a spider on the roof and there's that's how the thing ends. I forgot. No.
Charlotte's Web? I'm kidding, I don't know.
No, it doesn't
What?
matter. It's
Spider on the roof.
yeah. What the thing was. It's okay.
Yeah, but Ashla is just
Hmm.
terrified and like barely holding it in while looking at
Hmm.
this thing. And I think uh, if I'm able to, is that the end of this interaction, or
I would let you continue, but like you'll have to tell me what you're trying to do.
no? I would either like if there is something I can do in this realm, like where in this entity's domain, or like by glimpsing its true form,
Oh, sure, you can interact with it if you want to.
I would just be able to muster up, what are you? What did you take from my mother? And what do you want from me?
You just hear a giggle and you're forced out.
Jesus Christ. After this falls, I just fall to my knees right in the middle of all of this. Like probably you see like a nosebleed again, just like 11. I just
I catch.
fall.
I mean, I catch her. I don't let you fall. I won't let you fall. Catch.
I meet Khaled's eyes and I tell him that voice, it,
What the
I
fuck was
feel
that?
like I feel like I have to take the blame for that. I don't think that would have happened unless I think I somehow prompted that.
What? What are you guys talking about?
Well, I guess now is a good time now might as well be the time that I tell everyone. For the past 4 months, I thought, ever since the train incident, I thought I was being haunted by my mother, like a twisted version of my mother. She didn't behave like she did in life. She was just so full of hatred and anger and wanted me to be retaliatory and isolated and alone and vengeful. I tried to hold off her from constantly critiquing me, berating me, and trying to like break down my walls. And once I saw that Khalid had the same reaction as I did, or said the same thing that I would usually do, just on instinct, I wanted to see if he was also haunted. And it turns out that it was that, and it wasn't my mother, but it was some being that wore my mother's face like a mask.
Jeez.
And I don't know what this means. And I don't know where I can find answers because I've never read about this kind of a being in all my life. And I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Ashla just fully starts crying. I think it's because I betrayed Ayun. I thought I made a deal with her that this knowledge isn't going to help me. And look at me now. The only thing that could help in this situation is knowledge, and I don't have it.
Big hug from Zailda.
Yeah, same from my side as well. I'll be like, listen, Ashla, you know we're there for you. We're there to support you always. You don't have to keep it from us. You've helped me in a lot of ways. I'm sure we can figure it out. And as for regarding your intelligence, I don't think that's ever been an issue.
The group hug sort of like gets another big arm, sort of both sides. Ayo.
Hell yeah.
Where's Bo?
Bo is like standing outside. Bo is not like.
Bo doesn't walk into the
Yeah.
temple. Bo,
Yeah.
Even after
They've
it's been
chosen to
changed?
Just observing.
No, he
from
never.
outside.
He's never wanted to go back
Yeah.
into the temple, like as a personal
The
mission
temple
or like an
compromised
oath.
their this thing, right? Like they were experimented upon by the temple.
Yeah. Yeah, I just stay, like Ashla stays in that moment.
We continue the hug.
Alright, enough of this happy shit.
What are you talking about? You just met your dad for the first time in your life.
Yeah,
It's
and-
okay. You don't listen to him. You take your time. It's okay to cry.
So, is this and this is Khalid sort of like just this thing. Why was this woman in my head?
I think
I have
Whatever
other
this-
questions about her, but like they are more inappropriate considering the hug. So I'll just stick for this.
yeah.
he's my dad. He is my dad, alright.
I've never.
The same way
you've
that I
never,
knew it was you that exploded a temple.
I've interacted with you so much throughout the years, Khalid. If you would have just made one inappropriate comment, I would have known the moment I met Sorren that like you were his father.
You were half age and my clients,
Yeah, integrity is a thing, Ashla.
How would you
I'm
know?
glad it's still a thing for.
I would never go after someone half my age either. So like,
Oh no, I mean like
Twice my
integrity
age,
in
I
general.
would.
same,
And this is
right?
valid.
Exactly. Yeah, like like he looks around, make sure there's
More
no
the better.
matron. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
Apple really did
Back
fall
to-
from the tree.
yeah. Back to the main thing. I think whatever entity found its way to your mind preys on moments of weaknesses or any sort of vulnerabilities. So especially if you're angry, if you're frustrated, if you feel like you're lost. So
Listen,
I
fuck
think-
that. Anger is like 90% of my vibe. So
yeah.
And the other 10%
So
is
I
horny,
think-
right? Yeah. That makes sense.
You're talking to your dad like this? You tell your dad that he's 10% horny?
I'm trying to relate. I'm trying to build a rapport, right? Isn't that
This
what
is
we
just
do?
like Soren talking to himself, except
Yeah,
slightly
This
don't
older.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Not knowing the proper social this thing. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I've
He's
never had a
trying
dad
to
before.
bond,
I don't know.
Ashla. It's okay.
He's trying to catch
can-
up.
You can talk about what your favorite like dessert is or something like that. Like what's your favorite
You-
song? What's your
you don't
favorite
want to know what his
instrument?
favorite
That's
dessert
boring.
is.
Listen.
That is boring.
Pineapple squash with mint and a bit of pepper. Have you ever had
Oh.
that with alcohol?
I don't believe I have. I've had those things
try that.
separately, but
Well, I
this
guess
is the sage fatherly advice I was waiting for my entire life. Thank you.
I guess until Elvis comes to us, we'll stay on standby. And who's to say that Khalid and Soren can't go enjoy some quiet moments and catch up with each other?
Hey, you should
Until
buy your
then.
son like an ice cream or something. You haven't met him in like
Oh
forever.
yeah. You know what? Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
catch up. I think.
Why don't do you
Yeah.
want just the two of you to go and have some
Let them go.
Like-
Let them go.
father and son?
Father-son
Yeah.
bonding.
Yeah. Ashla just
No.
writes down a list of like recommendations for like places in Alcarel and
Oh,
like
I've been
hands
here
it
for
over.
11 years. Don't worry.
Okay, fine. Like I've been here for 23,
So
so
that's fair.
and you can say like for a lot of these places, I know the people there, so you can just give my name and you'll probably get a special treatment or something. I don't know.
Listen.
You don't want to say that
From
to
all
either
I've
of them.
heard today, the only kind of special treatment I'll get
Oh
from
my god.
taking your name in this city is like
Wow, I've
know?
not sullied my name that badly yet. I think like the news wouldn't have gone that
But
far.
like, who knows who's working for CVD, who's not, right?
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
In any case, here are the recommendations.
Thank you.
Uh,
I appreciate that. Come on, son, let's go.
This is so weird
Then-
on so many levels.
They will do the Sorren thing where they'll take the advice and then ignore it.
both of them.
Khalid will immediately
We are from
misplace
the
the
order of
paper or
Cobalt
forget to
Soul.
look at it.
I knew it.
They'll go around telling everyone they're from Cobalt Soul.
Okay, so I'm ready to wrap up if there's anything that
Yeah.
you would like to do.
No,
No,
let's
no.
wrap up.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
I have like a serious
was-
thing that I think we're gonna have to wait for next
Yeah.
session then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have?
A
I'm just
serious
lost.
thing I need to do so.
What do you want to
Don't
do?
worry,
It's
we'll
just like,
debrief after this.
I want to sit with that Dad Soren and go over the book with him.
Of course. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
we can do that next session. No?
Ah,
Yeah, exactly.
Whole crew will
I-
also be there.
Yeah.
I,
I
want
think
to
in the
yell at
meanwhile-
Ashla. I've been like holding
Yeah.
that speech on forever.
Amazing. You can yell at me. I will talk to Zailda about the flowers. We'll make sure that like all the PCs are caught up with everything.
Yeah.
I feel like the yelling has kind of become redundant after the hug, but sure.
This is
No,
yeah.
but like that
No.
that's different.
No, you can
The
hug
hug
is
and
to-
yell at the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
not
what we have been
yelling
trying
at-
to tell you as in like sassy for a while. You can be upset at people who we love. That's not like a yeah.
I'm not like disowning Ashla over there. I'm just angry because Void has issues,
Yeah.
okay?
Learn how to fight without this thing losing the love.
Let's go. This is gonna be so fun.
All right. So is that it? Anyone else wants to do anything?
Nothing from me.
Next session, maybe.
Okay.
Nothing
so
from me
here's
as well.
where we will end today's session. The last thing that you
Yay.
see, Sassy, Sorren, would you like to roll perception check with advantage for you and Khalid both?
Fuck.
Whoa.
Oh boy, let's fucking go. I can't wait for this to happen.
You took a
Whatever
wrong
it
turn.
is.
Took a wrong turn and you're
Oh,
getting
no.
Are you
marked.
kidding?
Amazing. Incredible.
Okay, when you see
Incredible
nothing,
stuff.
you have no eyes. The only last thing that you see is these flying away with a raven.
Fucker.
Oh,
And one last thing, Sassy. Sorren. And this is actually for Sassy as well. You remember how Sorren could not die?
Yeah.
Something tells you that that thing was dependent upon the wish that was made by Khalid.
Oh, so you can die now.
So the
Let's
living
fucking kill
are
him
not
now.
done with you was for Khalid. Now they're done with you.
Oh,
oh.
now he's gonna get
Now they're
slashed.
done with you is so. next, on the next session, we have
fucking hell.
a funeral.
The living are done with you now. So your
You can die.
immunity from death is over. And this is also about the table. Sassy, for you, the Sorren arc from my end is done. So now what he does with his life or lack thereof is up to him.
No.
Amazing.
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit.
that's
Great.
Amazing. What
Uh,
armor
Make
drop,
your
dude.
alt characters, folks. Make
Yeah,
your
I
alt
already
Uh,
have some.
Already
Nano,
done.
I rolled a nat 20 to attack Sorren with an Eldritch Blast now that he no longer has plot armor.
Yes.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I have poisons prepared.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We all take turns killing Sorren.
Full PvP now.
Exactly.
This is like-
Okay, anyway.
Alright. I'm
Alright.
heading out now. Thanks so much
Sit
for
down.
a
So much. This was a
really
lovely session.
incredible session.